Hi, my name's Rose. I'm the admissions tutor here at Winchester School of Art. So my job is to help you with your applications and welcome you to WSA. If you apply here for one of our studio degrees, you're going to need to submit a portfolio. We don't just want to see your final works, wonderful as they are. It's really important that we can see how you came to those ideas, how you developed through your work, like your sketchbooks, your mistakes, those kind of things, because we're looking for people who are prepared to experiment. We're a school of individuals, and that starts with you and your application.
It's very easy to sit into that space of repeating that thing that worked well for you. But something we fundamentally want to see is you getting away from that, doing something that didn't work. Drawing should always be exciting, and it should feel like you're doing it for the first time. You need to feel that uncomfortable space of trial and error, because that's where the most exciting design is. It's in the mistakes, and not being rigid to a particular process or a particular method of drawing is really fundamental. So we want to see multiple attempts of drawing in multiple different ways.
So I look at landscape, I look at it in different perspectives. In my research, I use a lot of data and I use a lot of imagery. I also use my own photography in conjunction with that and compare those. And then I use a lot of drawing to kind of make connections between them. I've been to the National Oceanography Centre. So we looked at photography, we looked at maps, and also text information. That was really, really good for an insight for historical perspectives on landscape.
The main development happened from this photo that I took as my primary research. There are some photos that I used in my final outcomes, and as well symbols taken from shapes of the building, and as well font that I developed as well inspired by the architecture of the building. There's informational bits about the building, and it's the collection of secondary research that I found, and it really helped me to understand that it's just a home for lots of usual residents, usual people, and this is kind of the concept that I developed.
In this project, we have several starting points to look at, and I choose some of the research about the Rococo period inspired by the curves of the head. So I kind of experiment, put the curves in a different places of the body to see which comes the best. And I also did a little bit research in our libraries. We have a bunch of the books and magazines that we can look at. Trying to compare and learn from the previous experiment, learn from why it not works. For example, if too heavy or kind of something, you can just simply find these similar things, but in knock up these sort of problems and then improve that. So this is why we are doing the experiment.